This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City. Howdy doody, here we are again. I'm John Cullum, and guess who this is?
Howdy doody. I am John Cullum's wife, Emily Frankel.
That's right.
And we're doing a post for my blog, which is M's Talkery.
And what's the subject for today, Miss Frankel?
Mrs. Cullum's favorite subject is John Cullum. And my subject about John Cullum today is, I know who my favorite singer is. My favorite singer is a man named John Cullum.
Oh, my gosh.
Hear my voice where you are. Catch a plane, catch a star. Remember that?
Yes, come back to me, baby.
Yeah. John Cullum is my favorite singer, but I would like to know who your favorite singer is.
My favorite singer? My goodness, Emily. Well, I go all the way back to Bing Crosby. And, of course, then Bing was a great actor, and so was Frank Sinatra. I've begun to appreciate Frank Sinatra more now, but then I always liked Perry Como. Had the smoothest, easiest personality, and I loved his singing. And Dean Martin.
I love Dean Martin.
Yeah, well, he's wonderful, and
I wish he'd stayed in the world a little longer.
Dean Martin.
Yeah.
Well, he was around for a long time.
I don't know. Somehow he disappeared.
Yeah. Well.
And I know that Sinatra pleases you, because whenever we listen to Sinatra, you marvel at the clarity and
the way he does phrases like Gielgud does phrases in Shakespeare. I mean, he knows how to put the thing together. But you know something? All of these guys paid attention and imitated, of all people, Louis Armstrong.
Really?
Absolutely. He was a great musician, and he knew how to phrase things so that they just fit together beautifully. And all great singers who of that generation paid attention to the way he sang his lyrics, and I loved to hear him. But you know who else was the blind singer, a piano player? What?
But John,
yes.
Who is your favorite? You mentioned a few now. Find a hierarchy. Who is your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah. Don't look for more names. Among the ones that you mentioned, if you left out a name, someone will tell us.
Pavarotti.
Oh?
Well, Pavarotti was good, but the three tenors, they were wonderful. I mean, there's so many good singers, and every one of them is different. For instance,
I want to know who John Cullum.
Nat King Cole was wonderful. You want to know who I'd rather listen to right now if I turn on the radio?
Yes, or put a record on.
That would have to be a modern one, because I like to listen to opera arias, but. Oh, gosh, you're not going to believe this.
You mentioned some guys just now.
Yes.
You mentioned Bing. You mentioned Perry Como. Mm-hmm. You mentioned Sinatra. You mentioned Dean Martin.
Yeah.
Of that group, who's your favorite? Be brave. Jump into the cold water and say something.
I guess I like the Bing Crosby the best.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but you see, he was of my generation.
Is it the generation or is it the voice? I don't think it's the generation.
Well, Bing Crosby had the same thing that Frank Sinatra has. But you see, a lot of people listen to Bing Crosby in order to get that. He had perfect diction and very simple, but always clear. You could understand every word that he sang, and he knew he knew how to make you understand what the words were.
That's true of you.
No, really.
Oh, you sing beautifully.
Emily, I'm not even in the category of these guys. I never thought of myself as a singer, because to stand up like those guys did and sing a song always made me extremely nervous. If I didn't have a role to hide behind, I was always nervous as a singer. even to this day.
Were you nervous when they were shooting 1776 that you were going to sing Molasses to Rum?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Why were you able to do that so well?
Because I understood that character, and I knew what he was talking about, and I was acting that song.
Okay. John Cullum, your favorite singer is then Bing Crosby, and that's what I wanted to know for this blog. So end the blog.
I can't end it like that.
Well, try.
All right. That's my imitation of Bing Crosby. So you see how well I know Bing. We'll see you next week. All right? This is AI.R. See you next week.